And do they stall out enough to enable a Cindric or even Bubba to pounce on a 3 wide scenario?
Well, it's going to come down to
look over your shoulder.
Who has to lift the least?
That's right.
Getting into turn 3. They're going to push through 1 and 2, but when they get to turn 3, how does that lift go, and who can stay close enough to keep their line moving and not have that big moment of push?
The lifting's out. You can't afford to lift now. If you lift,
you're going to have to lift, though.
I don't think so.
You're going to have to lift in 3. We're going to find out.
5 laps to go in the Ambetter Health 400. We're back to green.
Well, certainly a better jump on the inside for Suarez and Busch, but here comes the push on the outside, Truex Blaney. They're locked up on the outside. I think they're going to prevail off the 2 going down the backstretch. Suarez moves for the block. Didn't get it, missed it. Here comes Blaney on the outside for the lead.
Now you see that top lane broke up, and you see the bottom lane reconnect. Ryan Blaney back down to block, just as we talked about Ross Chastain last week. You got to pick your moments where you try to put yourself in front of the lane that you think is coming forward.
47 lead changes, a new track record.
Such a huge save by Busch. Got loose off of 2. That's that wheel. Had a lot of wheel in it. Got tight and loose. Here comes Suarez on the outside. Got loose. Pushed Truex back.
And that puts Kyle Busch in the stealing seat. He is in position if he can marshal a charge here.
Chastain back in the mix. 3 wide on the bottom.
Kyle Busch all by himself with a huge run into the corner, but Blaney is just doing an absolutely wonderful job of blocking. You see contact with Ross Chastain and Bubba Wallace.
Suarez way high. That Blaney's doing a whale of a job blocking. Can he keep him behind? The runs are going to come. Here comes Cindric. We know he can push.
Now remember, the leader takes the white flag under green. The next flag will end the race.
A lot of energy on this bottom. Bubba having trouble keeping it down off the corners.
See the flames come out of the pipes on Kyle Busch's car. He had to lift right there to not get tight, get in a corner to try to put himself in position, but those guys don't have anybody behind them in that second row there.
1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
It's all going to come down to getting into 3, I think. Here comes the energy. Here comes the support from the back, that 3rd row. Where does he block? Does he block high? Does he block low? Here it comes. Kyle Busch to the middle, shooting a gap. No help with Kyle Busch.
Oh, Suarez right alongside him. 3 wide. Off turn 4. Here they come to the flag. 3 abreast. Photo finish.
How about, I think it's Blaney. Unbelievable. 3 wide finish. Have you ever seen anything like that?
Scoring.
Finish is under review.
Scoring has the margin between the first 3 cars at 0.00 seconds.
How awesome was that?
The race finish is under review.
How about that? Freeze frame, stop motion to the line. That's too close to call. Unbelievable.
I thought it was Blaney, but that picture right there, I think they all win. Unbelievable. That was awesome.
NASCAR was reviewing.
99, 12, and 8. Race clear is the 99.
How about that? Daniel Suarez, the 32-year-old from Monterrey, Mexico, gets his 2nd Cup career win. His first one came last June at Sonoma.
This is a very popular win. Daniel Suarez, I said it last week in Daytona, he was in that picture at the end of that thing. Boy, was he here again at Atlanta.
Yeah, and this last half a lap was just absolutely unbelievable. As they go into turn 3, Kyle Busch is going to get a huge push by Bubba Wallace. Blaney doesn't pull up to get the middle lane blocked, and Kyle Busch puts it right on the outside of Blaney, woes them all down. Bubba Wallace gets tight, so really at this point it's a race between these 3 guys coming to the start-finish line, and it's just a drag race and nobody's going anywhere, and it comes down to a dead heat between the 3 of them at the start-finish line. What? That's unbelievable.
We'll believe it. That was awesome. And I love what you said there. As soon as Wallace slid up, it eliminated all the help from behind. At that moment, you knew it was a 3-car drag race to the finish. And Daniel Suarez, how about Jamigo? Huge win for him. That's going to be very popular.
7th win for Trackhouse Racing. Their last came at Phoenix in November in the season finale. And Chevrolet doubles up with wins at Daytona and Atlanta. There's a high five. What a finish.
What a finish. What a race.
Day.
Yeah, and night.
It's my new favorite track, boys.
NASCAR has a high-speed imaging camera aimed right at the start-finish line, perpendicular to it. They review that footage, plus the footage from all Fox and NASCAR cameras that are fed into NASCAR control in order to determine the winner.
Man, Kyle went for it, shot that gap. He was there. I know he's frustrated, but holy cow, being a part of that 3-wide finish, team owner Justin Marks.
Regan Smith, what a finish.
What a finish indeed. Daniel Suarez, it is a mob scene down here with your team. He's got the piñata, and the piñata is busted. What an amazing finish, Daniel. You found a way to get to the outside there. Did you know you had it at the line? Because none of us did.
It was so damn close, man. It was so damn close. You know, it was good racing. Ryan Blaney there, Kyle Busch, Austin Hendrick Cendric also was doing a great job giving pushes. In the back straightaway, he didn't push me because he knew I was going to fight his teammate, but man, what a job, you know. We wrecked lap 2. The guy did an amazing job fixing this car. So, man, I can thank everyone enough. Trackhouse Racing, Freeway Insurance, Chevrolet, all the amazing fans here. Woo! Let's go!
Daniel Suarez, your winner in Atlanta.